We just left Centennial, Wyoming. This is the start of day 6, June 6th. Centennial, Wyoming. About 350 miles, I think, to Cody, Wyoming. And it's a miserable morning. It's pouring rain. I feel bad for Val because I'm fairly well prepared for this kind of weather and I'm miserable. And her gloves are soaked through. It's going to be a horrible day for her. It's not supposed to be bad weather up in Cody, where we're headed to, but that's 350 miles away. So I am hoping that we just ride out of this. It would really suck if the whole day is like this.
It did not get better. In fact, before the morning was over, it got much, much worse.
More snow than I expected. To be honest, when planning, I said, we're into June, we'll only hit snow on top of the mountains. Probably only Beartooth Highway, Independence Pass. But there's been a lot more cold and snow than I expected. The kind of cold and snow that is only fun after you're done with it. When you're out here on the road, it kind of sucks.
As we reached Libby Flats on top of Medicine Bow, the weather took a turn for the worse. It had already been raining and snowing. Now the roads were wet and freezing over. It's snowing in Medicine Bow National Forest. I can't tell if it's snowing or raining. What do you think, Val? Is it snowing or raining?
Freezing, and I'm very unhappy.
Yeah, it's miserable out.
That was the top of the pass here in Medicine Bow National Forest. And we're on our way back down the other side. From the looks of things over there, though, the weather isn't much better than it is over here. Which is a bummer, because I was betting that we'd pop over the hill and it would be nice. Hoping the temperature doesn't drop too much more, because then we're going to be worried about icy roads.
When we got off the mountain safely, we stopped for gas in Saratoga, Wyoming. After pumping gas, we found out that their bathrooms weren't working. So we quickly went across the street. It's a good thing we did. I was thrilled to find the best and most reasonably priced jerky of the entire trip. And we found Val some hand and foot warmers. This made me really appreciate my Aerostitch boots and to remind Val for the 100th time how nice it is to ride along completely comfortable with my heated grips. I'm sure she really appreciated hearing about it again. The weather improved as we hopped on Interstate 80 and crossed our first big section of Wyoming plains for the day. A quick stop for some dinosaur juice, and it's the Dollar General game. Tell them what they've won, Valerie. Sometimes I get a little bored on long sections of open plains and have to entertain myself. Please enjoy the song stylings of Mr. Elton John as interpreted by ADV Scooter.
Biggest guy ever got. Who's doing things about the crocodile and down. I was in all the kids rocking around the clock. We were hopping and bumping to the crocodile rock way. Cracking working the songs and shouting. The feet just can't keep still. Never knew a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, mama, it's Friday nights. Susie wore her dresses tight, and a crocodile rockin' was out of the sight. After another scenic section of wide open plains, we made it to the Wind River Basin and the Wind River Indian Reservation, home to both the Eastern Shoshone and Northern Arapaho Native American tribes. Highway 20 on the eastern side of the reservation took us through Boysen State Park and Wind River Canyon. It was a nice break from the day of highway riding on the wide open plains.
plenty of ways to beat boredom on a long ride. Sometimes you just have to air dolphin.
They call him Flipper, Flipper, faster than lightning. No one you see is smarter than he. And we know Flipper lives in a world full of wonder, flying there under the sea.
When we got to Cody, Wyoming, we visited the Buffalo Bill Cody Museum. We spent a couple of hours marveling at their huge collection and learning about the wild, adventurous life that Bill Cody led. Stay tuned for another video where I share photos I took in the museum. After the museum, we headed back downtown to have a drink at the original Buffalo Bill Silver Saddle Saloon in the Irma Hotel. The Irma is on the National Register of Historic Places and oozes Old West charm. A cold beer hits the spot after a long day of riding. I even got to meet old Bill himself. Wait until you hear about our hotel.